Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, some important article from European Pravda regarding the Romanian presidential and parliamentary elections that are going to be held this fall in Romania. And the Ukrainians asked this question: should we expect an anti-Ukrainian shift in Romania after the double elections? Well, my short answer is no. And I will give you the reason why. And it's very simple. Because Romania is under occupation. Military, political, and cultural, ideological occupation. By whom? By Al Capone. So Romania, even our or whomever is voted in the office and has a majority, they will not do anything. Right? Romania is infested with foreign agents, and not only. So let me show you. Here is the article from European Pravda, and this is from the 23rd of August 2024. Should we expect an anti-Ukrainian shift in Romania after double elections? No. Romania doesn't have an army. Romania is doing what the Americans are telling them to do. Through channels from Germany, Israel, France, Great Britain, and so on. Romania is set to undergo a complete political system reboot this year. Complete! Oh my God. Now, presidential and parliamentary elections will be held almost simultaneously. At first glance, these elections don't pose a threat to Kiev. No, they don't. Most likely anti-Ukrainian parties, anti-Ukrainians, not pro-Romanian, though they may enter parliament, will remain in opposition. This article, at the end, you're going to find out the whole reason. Is to promote a guy called Mircea Joană, who is, I think, a undersecretary, NATO secretary, something like this. It's under Stoltenberg, or now there's going to be, what's his name, Rutte, the great country of Netherlands with a lot of military power. And hey, what can you do? And I'm going to tell you about Mircea Joană as well. And I'm going to give you a hint. Who was his father? Go and check him out. Now, at first glance, okay, read more, we don't care. The first round of Romanian presidential elections is set to be held on the 24th of November, when the second round is scheduled for 8th of December. On 1st December, parliamentary elections will also be held. That's Romanian National Day. The last suspense maintains the parliamentary elections. The least suspense maintains the parliamentary elections. So you know that's all. Polls indicate that the Social Democratic Party, when you hear Social Democratic, you know those are the communists, is likely to lead, currently supported by about 30% of voters. In second place with 19% is the National Liberal Party, also communist, like the Democrats, part of the governing coalition and partnered with the Social Democrats in the European Parliament elections. They are together. Why? Because they're communists. It's also very likely that the political bloc United Alliance of the Right, ADU, led by the Save Romania Union, USR, will enter parliament. This pro-European force, you got the answer already. So once it's a pro-European, then you're not pro-Romanian. Why? Because that means you give away your sovereignty to the guys in Brussels, and see how great those guys are, like Borrell, von der Leyen, Charles, Michel, and those guys unelected. Once held power but couldn't maintain it, even though it was part of the ruling coalition at one point. A warring signal, these are the bad dudes, is the continued presence of the anti-Ukrainian, or maybe pro-Romanian, partly in parliament. They make it like this. If you are against Ukraine, you're against Romania. If you're pro-Ukraine, you must be pro-Romania. No, you can be against Ukraine and pro-Romania. No, that cannot be. That's how these guys are creating the mythology. All right, so with about 15% of Romanians voters ready to support them, the situation is further complicated by the possibility that the controversial Diana Șoșoaca's SOS party might enter parliament, currently polling at around 6%. I intend to interview Diana Șoșoaca. in this channel, just so you know. All right. The situation with the presidential election is entirely different and constantly chasing. The current president, National Liberal Party, Representative Klaus Johannes, German ethnicity, like others, cannot run for a third term, making change inevitable. And here you find out who is ready to take the place. This guy lost the elections against, what's his name is, Traian Băsescu, who won 2 times. When the parliament set the election polls suggested that the chances could be quite unexpected. I think these guys will get it. A surprising candidate has emerged on Romania's political horizon. The current NATO Deputy Secretary General Mircea Joana, Secretary General. Although he has not lived in Romania for some time, he was gone. His media presence has increased in recent months. I saw that when I was in Romania for 2 months. He immediately topped the polls with 26.7%. He led over the current Prime Minister, Social Democrat Marcel Ciolacu, an infantile, who had, just a, my God, 17.8%, and saved Romanian Union Representative Elena Lasconi with 14.3%. That's another guy, but they don't mention him here, from AUR. You know his name? All right. Mircea Joana's election as president would be favorable for Ukraine, since he hasn't made any anti-Ukrainian statements or actions, and is well integrated into the European elite. That means he's one of them? No. He was accepted as a servant. Hey, Joana, bring me the tea. All right, thank you. Yeah, you're part of the team. All right. So, my friends, here, this Joana was not his time when he lost against Băsescu. He thought he won, but then he didn't. Why? Joana's father was, I think, a general, if I remember correctly, or colonel. I think it was a general, under Ceausescu, the dictator. Oh, well, there were good generals and some bad generals. What did he do? He was at Casa Poporului, now the parliament's house. He was over there taking care of some tunnels over there. Just go check him out. So he was not in a void. That tells me that if Joana shoot up like that and got into NATO, his father must have been on the payroll. Not must have been. I have a gut feeling. I don't have any evidence, but I'm not an idiot. Or maybe you think I am. Doesn't really matter. I'm a free person. I can make a fool of myself how much I want. You don't shoot up to the NATO from the son of a general, a communist general, just like that. Unless that general was like Atanasie Stănculescu, the guy who was a real traitor of Ceausescu. That guy would be on the MI6. Mr. Stănculescu, General Atanasie Stănculescu, was on MI6. And that is by Mr. Teodorescu, he used to be the chief spy in Romania after the revolution, going colonel, right, in Sweden and so on. Very beautiful interviews at the Nașu. That's a talk show. Anyway, and not only that. So I don't think Mr. Joana, the father, the elder, was, I think he was already on the payroll of someone else. And this guy shoot up, bam, just like that. He worked in the politics. But remember, NATO will not get you over there if you were, on the payroll of the Soviet Union or anything, which supposedly the Romanians were. No, he wasn't. I think he worked for the other side from some time. Nevertheless, Joana is not a guy, I think, from what I heard, how I heard him talk. I don't think he's for Romania, and I think he's only a politician who wants to win. And he's not very bright, I think. That's my assessment. I don't think I'm very bright, meaning, what you expect from a leader. He's not stupid. I'm not saying that. But I don't think he makes the cut in the guys that you see, oh man, yeah, that's the guy, right? And I think he would get elected. I give him most chances to get elected. Why? Because he's promoted, doors open, mass media, works for the guys outside that also work with this guy. And he will probably get the president is his time. What is he going to do? Continue the Romanian occupation by foreign interest. So Romania will not change squat about Ukraine, even if, let's say, AUR wins, or Șoșoacă, who's a European parliamentary in Brussels at this point, as far as I remember. I'm planning on having her here, nevertheless. And even if they come over there, they will be told what to do, like the American president is told what to do. By whom? Remember, by those guys in khaki suit and black suit with ties and with glasses that Putin was talking about. Oh, you don't have to believe Putin, but just pay attention. Pay attention. Thank you very much for being with me again today. So don't worry. Don't worry. Romania will still be there because it's under occupation. Control. Total control. Weasel, 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 weasel. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.